there, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another quick take reality star celebrity news edition. Hey y'all, it looks like it's official and the Real Housewives of New Jersey season 13 reunion looks are in. So let's go ahead and get into this quick take. According to eonline.com, the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast season 13 reunion looks are here and they are stunning. See Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga and more of their OMG gowns. The Real Housewives of New Jersey stunning season 13 reunion looks are here and boy are they Jersey-licious. Bravo Insider exclusively debuted the cast's jaw-dropping reunion ensembles on May 2nd, and the Garden State women are looking more glam than ever in shades of gold, blue, and purple. Ooh, my favorite combination of colors if I do say so myself. Teresa Giudice channeled a golden goddess in a strapless see-through lace gown over high-waisted panties with a long train in the back. RHONJ newbies Rachel Fuda and Jennifer Fessler also opted for gold, with Fuda in a bedazzled floor-length ball gown with a bow on one shoulder and Fessler in a sleek, shiny halter dress. Meanwhile, Melissa Gorga rocked a sparkling sequin gown in a bold shade of dark blue that featured a plunging cutout on the bodice. Jennifer Aiden also donned blue in a look with a dramatic floor-length sleeve on one side. Plus, Margaret Josephs showed off her recent weight loss in a sheer bustier and ruffled skirt. Last but not least, Dolores Catania followed in her BFF Teresa's footsteps wearing a lavender head-to-toe sheer gown, while Danielle Cabral and Jackie Schneider also chose dresses in shades of purple. And in true Jersey fashion, all of the ladies accessorized with stunning jewels. Well, you guys, I am really excited for these looks, and I have to say, collectively, this is probably one of my favorite seasons to date as far as the reunion looks are concerned. I think these are really the best that I've seen the ladies collectively. You know, every now and again, you'll see one or two or maybe three that might have really beautiful dresses, and then the other couple might be a little bit, so-so. Well, in this case, I think everyone really stepped up their game, and I'm really loving these looks. Now, of course, you can only have one number one. Or maybe you can have two or three. I don't know. It's our world. We can do what we want, right? No. But I think at this point, for me, it was a little bit hard to choose an actual number one. So I thought I would put them in like separate tiers. So let's kind of go through those looks again, because I also would love to know your thoughts, what your favorite is, which ones as far as the looks in regards to not only the dress, but their hair and makeup and jewels, the whole accessory, just the whole beauty of it all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, who your favorite or who your favorites are. So let's go ahead and get back into that. Okay. We'll start off with Miss Dolores Catania. Now, oh my gosh, this dress is absolutely stunning. I am loving the lavender shade. By the way, lavender is one of my favorite shades in the purple wheel. I am so excited for this dress on Dolores. I think it's just really, really beautiful. It brings out like everything. Her makeup, I think it works really well. Her jewelry choice is beautiful. It's not too much. I really appreciated that. I think with all the ladies, they really did a nice job at incorporating the jewelry in such a way that they doesn't take away from the dress, because the dresses are phenomenal this season. So I do appreciate the see-through at the bottom a little bit, and this kind of the really nice form-fitting bodice top for this dress. The jewels are beautiful on here. I think it's just so sparkly. I love a sparkle. I love a little bit of a dazzle. I think the hair works really well. It appears from what little bit we can see of the shoes that it looks really well put together. So I am loving this look, and honestly, I think this is one of my favorite looks from Dolores, like since she's been on as far as the reunion side of things. So tell me your thoughts, what you think. Next up, let's explore Miss Margaret Josephs. Now, Miss Margaret Josephs, I think she really did a really phenomenal job this season as well. And I feel like her dress is a little bit inspired from Candace's dress from Potomac, you know, with the feathers and all. But I love this, love this shade of what it really appears to be like a kind of a, not navy, but more of a cobalt blue dress dress, as far as the blue shade, I absolutely love it. I think this dress looks gorgeous on Margaret. I think the hair works, the jewelry works, the makeup looks wonderful. Everything just works together. It's very nicely packaged up. So I am loving this look, and I will say for me personally, this is my favorite reunion look for Margaret. Absolutely stunning. She looks great. We know that she's been working so hard on kind of putting everything together, right? I think it really did work out for the good in this look. So way to go, Margaret. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a deeper dive into Rachel Fuda, one of the newbies of the season. Now, Rachel is stunning, okay? She's just a pretty girl, period. This dress, the shade of the gold, absolutely stunning. Beautiful. I love this type of gold. It's kind of a warm gold, not too pale, not too, I don't know, 80s past look or whatever. It's just a perfect shade of warm, inviting gold. So I think that the color palette is working all the way. I love her hair for this dress. I actually really like this dress. I think it's very pretty. I'm a little iffy on the bow on the shoulder, but I guess I can kind of take it or leave it type of thing. I don't really know. If we take that off, we might lose some of the dramaticness about the dress, but I think the dress is beautiful. I love how the detailing of the bodice works out. I really love a little bit of a jewel tone here. So jewels, anything shiny, beautiful, gorgeous. I think it looks very good on her. I love the minimum jewelry as well, because you really don't need that much. So I'm appreciative of that. Most certainly. I think the hair again works. The makeup works. She looks gorgeous. She really does. Again, the bow, I don't know about the bow, but the dress itself really is gorgeous. So let's dive into Melissa. Now, Melissa usually does really well. I typically like Melissa's looks. Like all of the reunion looks, some points you like them better, some years than others, but I typically do like Melissa's look. And I think this dress is gorgeous. It's very, I don't know if somewhat understated, but yet it's got kind of that understated glam. It's really pretty, and it kind of is one of those dresses I think that each time you look at it, it seems to look a little bit prettier each time. So I am loving this. Of course, I love the shade. The shade is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, 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 and it works really well for Melissa. I think the hair looks great, the makeup looks great, jewels look great. As far as the amount of jewel looks great, because the dress really doesn't need that much. It's a nice opportunity to let that dress shine, and I think that this was a really good selection choice for Melissa. I think it looks beautiful on her. I think the fact that how way it is body formed to her is perfect. It covers in the right chest area. I like that. It's not giving too much, but just enough of demure and sexiness. I appreciate that, and I think this works. It really looks effortless to me, and usually a lot of times Melissa, for me, with her dresses, it does tend to look effortless. Beautiful. I think it's wonderful. I think she did a good job. It gives me a lot of the glam concept attached to this one, and I do love it. And the color, of course, I mean, blue is my favorite color, so this shade of blue, it really is up there for me. I absolutely love it, and of course, I love my sparkles. Next up, we've got Jennifer Fessler, one of the kind of like friends to the show for this season, right? So we'll see how that turns up later on, if she's going to continue to be a friend or if she may become an actual cast member. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But back to her look. We've seen a little bit of a transformation with Jennifer, as she's definitely getting herself more fit in look. So I am loving this dress on her. I think it looks great for her. I think, of course, the shade of color is pretty. The gold, it seems to be the similar shading as it is for Rachel. So nice pairing on that. Yeah, I do like the dress on her. It's not necessarily my favorite dress. Like, I don't think I would necessarily pick it up if I saw it in the rack of all the other dresses. Would my eyes necessarily gravitate to it? But I think for her, it looks really good. I think it is a simple look. However, it's still a elegant look for her. And I think that it works great. Of course, I like the minimum jewelry. The jewelry is nice. That bracelet on the side is really cute. It kind of gives a little bit of a pop. I do appreciate the banding in the middle as far as the waist. I think that is really nice. It just makes it kind of put together, and I do appreciate that. The necklace is pretty as well. As far as her hair, I think, I don't know if I would say up or down for this, or some kind of an in-between, but nevertheless, she does look great. Her makeup looks good. I think that this is a good look for her. It may not be my favorite of the ladies, but still, I've seen some other looks in other seasons where it was like way down the list. So she's not way down the list. It's a nice dress, and it's a nice one for her. So, we'll have to see how flowy how it looks in person. Well, as much in person as we can when we see the reunion in action. Because, sometimes when we take still pictures pictures, they could be beautiful, and then you may see them in person or, like I said, on TV during the actual showing, and you'll start to either appreciate it more or not. So we'll just have to see. But anyways, Jennifer, she looks great. Now, Miss Jennifer Aiden, this cobalt blue on her is very pretty. I mean, she looks gorgeous. The hair looks gorgeous. The jewelry looks gorgeous. I love the choices. That bracelet is outstanding. I do like a half cape look. I think it's pretty. I don't know if it's my favorite look for Jennifer out of all of the reunion looks that she's had. I'd have to kind of run through them all and try to check and see which one is my favorite. But I think that it works for her. She looks great. It fits her beautifully. I do love the detailing with the, probably if it's Jennifer, it's probably diamond encrusted leaves on this dress. But nevertheless, it is gorgeous. It really does kind of, pick up the dress a little bit. I will be interested to seeing this dress when I actually see them in the reunion, because I think that it's not being done justice totally. When you see her in flowing and movement, I think it's going to look even prettier. It does have a bit of a Greek goddess adornment to it, so I am loving that. I think it is very pretty. It may not be my number one, but I do think she looks great. Her makeup looks great. The earrings look great. She really does look good. But Jennifer usually does look very well put together anyways. So Jennifer, good look for you. And next up, we have Miss Jackie Schneider. Now, Jackie is a friend for the show. This season, she has been a actual cast member, a primary one for the last, I think, maybe 3 seasons, maybe. So I was a little sad to see Jackie being a lesser role as far as that was concerned, from being a primary cast to being a friend role, because I actually like Jackie. I know that's a little bit scandalous for some, because some people do really like her or they really don't. I like Jackie, and I loved her and Teresa's takedowns in the reunions. It was so funny to me. So I enjoy her. I would love to see her back as a regular cast member. That may be, like I said, a little bit controversial, because not everybody feels that way. But nevertheless, let's get into her look. I do love the shade of purple lavender. It's more on the lavender side. Beautiful color. Well, yeah, it's more on the lavender. It's not quite lavender, but it's in between there. It's not that deep purple. But nevertheless, it is very pretty. It's pretty for her. She looks really good. She's really opened up about her journey in regards to her health and taking care of herself. And I think that this is probably the best I've seen her. She looks happy. She looks just really like she's in a journey and is going in the right direction. So I am so happy for her, and it shows. Honestly, it really does show. Now here you can really see her shoes really well. I love the shoes. They're cute. The dress, again, it's not the most zha-zha, and quite frankly, it's not even my favorite look for her, because she's had a couple other looks in the past reunions that I really did like, especially for her. So this is a pretty dress, but is it my number one? No, but again, it is pretty for her. It looks good on her. It's a great shade of purple for her. Her makeup looks good. I love the jewels. I do appreciate for the more simpler looking dresses that they have gotten nice staple pieces for jewelry that does help it pop a little bit more, and also the effort to the shoes as well, because that will help the look pop too. Now, from what I can see, it has a little bit of a spaghetti strap going across one shoulder, like across the chest, and so I think that's pretty to give a little bit of an edge to it, or a little bit of a dramatic flair. Yeah, and the hair is great. You really don't have to do a whole lot on everything else when you have a really good knockout of a dress, because you want to feature that dress, and everything else needs to kind of fall into place for me when I'm looking at it as far as that kind of cohesive look. So I think it works. Not my number one, but yet she still looks very pretty. All right, now, Miss Danielle Cabral. Now, I don't know if she was my favorite new housewife or not. I go back and forth with Danielle, but nevertheless, this dress is outstanding. And for her first reunion look, she knocked this one out of the park. No cap. She really did knock this out of the park. Yeah, she looks phenomenal. This dress is gorgeous. It has so many details in it. I love the swooping back, which looks almost like a kind of a matador look with the cape towards the back. I think it's gorgeous. The shades of purple are beautiful. It's stunning. I think that a clear shoe works very well. The minimal amount of jewelry is perfect for this dress, because the dress itself honestly could just walk the runway by itself. That is how stunning this dress is to me. I think her makeup look, her hair and everything, it works. She maybe could even done a bit of an updo to this look, but I'll be honest with you, The hair down works. Sometimes hair down with some dresses don't always work so well. Sometimes you want to like swoop that hair up, but I think in this place it kind of works. It adds a bit of drama. Well, I don't even know if you need more drama to this dress, but it does add a nice edgy drama to the dress. It's very complimentary in my opinion. So I absolutely love this look, and I'm just so flabbergasted at how she knocked it out of the park the first go around. That's how you do it. That's how you come to reunion. You knock it out right away. You come in as a contender for the top spot when it comes to the dress. I don't know about all storylines, but you know, definitely for the dress. She really did knock it out. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. And of course, purple, such a regal color in itself. It just works. It just absolutely works. So yeah, Danielle, I can't say enough about this dress. It's absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous. And last up, but definitely not least, we have Miss Teresa and her gold goddess look. I am loving this look for Teresa though. I think it's very daring. It's very pretty. And I do notice, over time that Teresa would get a little bit more edgier as seasons went by. So I appreciated those efforts because she's really taken a lot of time to really, get into the physical fitness. Of course, over the years, we've seen her with the bodybuilding contests and all this wonderful stuff. And she just really is on a journey of completely taking care of herself continuously. And it really does show. I think the hair is gorgeous. It's I really like her hair because it's very soft and very beautiful look to it. So I am very appreciative of her hair choice option this year. Of course, the gold works. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. A little bit different with the, with the kind of peekaboo look. And of course, the Cape kind of matador look, probably the best way I can think of it at this point. I do love it. I think it adds a lot of drama. So it is gorgeous and very nice, if I might say, pairing to Danielle's, right? It's kind of that same inspired theme, but nowhere near the same type of dress. So yeah, very, very pretty. I love the minimal of the jewelry. Of course, I think that works because in this dress, you don't really need much of anything else other than that beautiful ring I'm sure she's going to be sporting. And it looks like a beautiful necklace she has and probably some really nice, maybe not so understated jewelry. It just doesn't pop so much in this picture, which is not a bad thing because the dress itself takes center stage. So this dress is simply gorgeous. I am very appreciative of all these looks this season, y'all. I mean, this has got to be collectively the best season for looks for New Jersey Housewives. My not so humble opinion. I just think so. It's kind of like there was a look a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 seasons ago now, where the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies, like everybody looked beautiful. It was one where everything was in white. And unfortunately, due to what was going on in the world, everybody had to do everything online. But everybody looked so stunning. It was really gorgeous. And it just kind of feels like one of those moments. And I love me a purple and gold moment. And and blue, of course, tops it off for me. So this is going to be so fun to see just the looks, even if you're not interested in what's going on in the storyline. But who we kidding? We're interested on some of these stories. So of course, I would love to know your thoughts and what you think of the dresses. What are your number ones in all areas? Dress, look, hair, everything. I would love to know your thoughts. So drop those down in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. And yeah, okay. So I guess maybe it'd be nice to know what my favorites are, right? Okay, so let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna say, and this was hard, so I'm gonna break these into tiers because it was a little bit hard for me to come up with a number one. So my first tier, I would say first in the tier, but not necessarily in that order. Okay, I would say Teresa, of course, with her gold goddess look. Danielle would also be in that first tier with that beautiful purple Matadorian inspired look. I would say to round off would then be Margaret's look. I really like that look for her. So that's my top tier. I think my second tier would be Dolores Catania, beautiful. Melissa Gorga, and then Rachel Fuda. That would be my second tier. And then my third tier would be Jennifer Fessler and Jennifer Aiden, and then Jackie Gold Schneider. So yeah, I think that's how I would rank them in those tiers. So again, I would love to know your thoughts, love to know what you think. Just go ahead and drop them in the comment section, of course. And you know what? I think that about does it for this quick take. I hope that you enjoyed looking at the looks as much as I enjoyed bringing this quick take to you. Are you excited for the reunion? I am. Now, I know I have not been recapping and reviewing each episode of this season. So what I'm thinking about doing is a bit of a kind of running up roundup of the season to get us ready to go for the reunion, because I do plan on recapping and reviewing and just discussing with you guys my thoughts and everything about the reunion and everything that's going to be going on there. And I want to know what you guys are thinking, your thoughts about things and all of that. So yeah, definitely going to be doing that. So I'll be putting something together really soon for that. So definitely be on the lookout. And I so appreciate your viewing support. So if you are new here to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be a part of this family. We would so love to have you. I'm so excited for the family we are building here on my channel. So let's go ahead and keep on growing. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, I would so appreciate a like. And for all of you who have been here on this ride, thank you so much for your continued viewing and listening support. I so appreciate it. I think with that, I will bid you adieu. Stay blessed, be safe, and until next time, bye.